Snow fell heavy over the Montana wilderness, wrapping the mountains in a white silence only the wind dared to disturb. Jack Cormack, a seasoned mountain man, knew these trails like the lines on his palms. For 20 years he'd trapped, hunted, and lived alone. His only companion the echo of his own voice and the creak of his saddle. That evening, as dusk crawled over the ridges, he noticed smoke rising thinly from an old, abandoned cabin near Pine Creek. It had been empty for years. He'd passed it every winter, its windows shattered, its roof half-caved. But tonight a faint orange flicker moved behind those broken panes. Jack's instincts stirred. Out here, smoke meant life or danger. He guided his horse through the drifts until he reached the door. It hung crooked on one hinge. He pushed it open slowly. Inside, the faint light came from a half-dead fire in the hearth. And there, wrapped in an old blanket, was a woman. She looked barely conscious when her lips cracked, her face pale, her hands trembling. "Ma'am?" Jack said softly. Her eyes opened, glazed with fear. "Please, don't hurt me." Jack knelt, pulling his canteen from his coat. "Easy now. You're safe." She drank weakly, tears welling. "He left me here," she whispered. "Said he'd be back. But it's been days." Jack frowned. "Who?" "My husband," she said, shivering harder. "We were crossing to Bozeman. Wagon broke. He went for help. He never came back." Jack's gaze swept the room. The fire had been made with torn pages from a Bible and scraps of an old shirt. The woman was wearing a man's coat, too large, too new for a homesteader. Then he noticed the detail that froze his blood. On the cabin floor, half buried in the snow that had blown in, was a bloodstained military badge, one from Fort Benton. Jack knew that badge. It belonged to Sergeant Cole Harker, a man wanted for desertion and robbery 2 months ago, and the woman's husband. That name matched Harker's. Jack's pulse kicked. If Cole had left her here, he wasn't coming back to save her. He was running, and if Harker was on the move again, others might be in danger. "Ma'am," Jack said firmly, wrapping his coat tighter around her, "I'm gonna get you help. You stay put. Keep that fire going." She caught his hand weakly. "Don't leave me here, please." Jack hesitated, then met her eyes. "You've got my word. I'll be back before the moon's high." He stepped into the storm, mounted his horse, and turned toward Fort Benton, a 3-hour ride through freezing wilderness. But he didn't think twice. The snow whipped at his face, the wind biting like knives. Yet one thought pushed him onward. That badge meant something bigger than a lost woman in a cabin. It meant trouble was coming. And Jack Cormack, the mountain man who trusted no one, would ride through hell itself to stop it.